Student playlist. For 1 week only. It's time to face the music. BCFEFM.
First of all, Laura, can you explain what depression is?
That's kind of like a very broad answer because there's different types of depression. The depression I haven't really figured it out yet because there's so many types. I think mine was kind of a gradual depression that I didn't really realise until it got really bad. And that's when you know you have it and you need help.
Yeah.
So I think that's the kind of the best description of the depression I have. But depression in general, it's kind of as though something's taken over you, like completely. Every aspect of you is taken over. You don't know yourself, and you feel very scared and trapped and alone. And it's just an awful feeling because you don't know what to do with yourself. You don't know why this has happened to you. And as I said, it was a gradual thing, so I didn't know when it first started either. So.
How long have you been suffering from depression?
I wanted to say 3 years, but it's looking as though it was a gradual thing since I was around 12. My granddad died when I was 12, and I wasn't really the same after that. So then I kind of spiraled a little bit, and then 5th year, I think it was, I had a very dark period, and I didn't think it was depression. I just thought, leaving cert coming up, that must be it. And I went to counselling and everything independently. No one knew about it. And it was okay. Then I left, went to college straight away after 6th year, didn't take a break or whatever. And then things happened there, either with family relationships, friend relationships, romantic relationships, all kind of went out of control. And that kind of triggered me. So, that would be the best description of when it started.
You mentioned there when you were in college and stuff like that. But do you ever remember like a specific pinpoint to when you thought you might actually have depression? Like when did you like realize like, oh, I need to get help?
People were telling me like a situation happened where I was very fragile, and it was after a family relationship situation and then a romantic relationship. And that spiraled me out of control. I didn't know who I was. It was a very dark place. And my friends were thinking, like, Laura, this isn't right. This isn't a good feeling for you. You're not like this. And the fact that those people only knew me for a couple of months and were able to tell me that was a huge eye-opener. So after that happened, I was kind of like, okay, maybe they're right. But then when suicide came up, and suicide kind of takes over, because with depression, suicidal thoughts and anxiety kind of link in with depression. So first the anxiety takes over, like, oh my god, what's happening? Why am I like this? And then anxiety attacks happen. Eventually the anxiety attacks start to become painful, and your chest closes up, you feel like you're drowning, you can't breathe, you just can cry. And when it starts to get painful and you genuinely, like, almost felt like a heart attack if I thought, like, that was what I thought a heart attack would feel like. So I just thought mental health or something, like physical health or something must be the issue. But then I was thinking, like, no, this isn't right. The fact that I wanted to kill myself, let's say late November, early November, that's when I kind of knew, okay, I need to get some type of help. This is like a pinpoint here.
Student playlist. For 1 week only. It's time to face the music. BCFEFM.